All right, viewers, time now for WION Newsroom. Joining me, my colleagues Adhya Juneja, who will bring us the insights and updates from business, Nikita Singh, who will bring us updates on technology, and Athira Shashidharan, who will bring us updates from sports. Let's start with the business updates. Adhya, take it away.
Well, thank you, Shivan. From gold and Bitcoin feeling the pressure to China having more of renewable energy demand. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you at this hour. Starting up, gold slipped below $4,900 an ounce on Tuesday as thin trading persisted during Lunar New Year holidays in Asia, while silver also retreated. Spot gold fell as much as 2.7%, hitting its lowest intraday level in over a week after a brief rally last Friday. Silver dropped up to 5% before recovering some losses, while platinum and palladium also declined. Analysts say gold's long-term outlook remains supported by inflation concerns, geopolitical risks and dollar weakness, with Jefferies raising their 2026 price forecast to $5,000 an ounce. In the near term, bullion staying below $5,000 could weigh on bullish sentiment, while traders await the Fed's January meeting minutes for fresh signals on US interest rates. Moving on, Bitcoin's long-term holders are showing signs of strain after a sell-off this month, with the veteran investors now realizing losses. The February 6th dip to 62,800 mirrors stress last seen during the May 2022 lunar crash and the long-term holders' SOPR, which fell below 1, now signaling losses for long-time holders. Analysts point to $54,000 as the next key support level, though some traders argue $60,000 could hold due to strong buying from long-term investors. Recent US data shows 130,000 jobs added and 2.4% inflation, and that had not triggered a recovery rally, and markets that are currently expecting the Fed to keep rates unchanged in March. And finally, China has for the first time more operating power capacity from clean energy than fossil fuels, with 52% in non-fossil and 48% fossil fuel as of February 2026. A decade of booming solar, wind, hydropower and nuclear has pushed clean energy to record highs. China now has 234 gigawatts of utility-scale solar under construction, more than the rest of the world combined. Yet coal remains central. The country added 78 gigawatts of coal power in 2025, the highest in a decade, and has 1,243 gigawatts of operating coal capacity, with 501 gigawatts under development. Now, China continues coal expansion to meet rising electricity demand and maintain grid stability, even as it invests $800 billion of $2.3 trillion global energy transition funding in 2025, leading the world in clean energy investment. Well, that's a wrap from the world of business. Now, for all the tech updates, it's over to you, Nikita.
Well, thanks so much, Adhya. First up, Germany is moving closer to restricting social media access for children under age 14. Now, a group of lawmakers from the centre-left SPD has backed a formal ban for younger users. The proposal calls for platforms to create special youth versions for those aged 14 to 16. Now, these would remove algorithm-driven feeds, endless scrolling and autoplay features. SPD leader Lars Klingbeil has said that protecting children from online hate and violence is a top priority. Next up, Ireland's Data Protection Commission has launched a formal investigation into X over its AI chatbot Grok. Now, the probe will examine how personal data is processed and whether the platform violated GDPR rules. The Irish watchdog is the lead EU regulator for X and can impose fines of up to 4% of global revenue. Now, the move follows global outrage after Grok generated AI-altered sexualized images of real people, including children. X had announced earlier that restrictions, but tests showed the chatbot could still produce such content when prompted. The European Commission and Britain's privacy regulator have already opened separate investigations. And lastly, Britain could also introduce an Australia-style ban on social media for children under 16 as early as this year. As Keir Starmer's government looks to fast-track digital safety reforms, a government consultation is already underway, and officials are working to change the law so new rules can take effect within months of the review ending. The move comes amid rising global pressure on tech platforms to protect young users, with Spain, Greece and Slovenia also exploring similar curves after Australia's landmark ban. Now, Britain is also set to close a key loophole in the 2023 Online Safety Act, which currently does not fully cover one-to-one interactions with AI chatbots. Well, that's it from the world of tech. Now, my colleague Atra would be taking you through some sports updates across the globe. Over to you, Atra.
Thank you so much, Nikita. Here are the top sports stories we're tracking for you at this hour. Let's begin with some cricket news. Canada's Yuvraj Samra made history in Chennai with a 58-ball century against New Zealand at the T20 World Cup. At 19 years and 141 days, he became the youngest man to score a World Cup century in either T20 or ODI format. He's also the first player from an associate nation to score a century in the men's T20 World Cup. Samra scored 110 of 65 balls, hitting 11 fours and 6 sixes. His knock made him the third youngest centurion in men's T20I history and the first to achieve this against a full member team. Staying with the T20 World Cup, 2021 champions Australia are on the verge of a group stage exit. Stunned by Zimbabwe in their second outing on Friday, Australia needed a win against Sri Lanka to stay in control of their qualification chances. Batting first, they started well. Captain Marsh and Travis Head shared a 104-run partnership for the first wicket. But Australia lost the plot after the duo fell in back-to-back overs. They scored 110 runs in the first 10 overs and managed only 71 runs in the last 10. In reply, Nishanka led Sri Lanka's chase with an unbeaten 100. Kushal Mendes also scored 51. Sri Lanka reached the target with 2 overs remaining and moved into the Super 8 stage. Lastly, world number 2 Jannik Sinner enjoyed a comfortable victory in his first match since losing to Novak Djokovic in the Australian Open semi-finals. The Italian claimed a straight-set victory over Thomas Mahaj on his debut at the Qatar Open in Doha. The Italian took just 27 minutes to wrap up the opener. Second set was a better contested one, but Sinner managed to break his opponent once to secure a 6-1, 6-4 victory. The second seed will face Australia's Popyrin in the last 16. Sinner's fierce rival Carlos Alcaraz is also in Doha feet. He will begin his campaign against Frenchman Arthur Rendenich later today. Well, with that, we've come to the end of the sports segment. It's back to you, Shivan.
Thanks, Athira. Thank you, Adya, and thank you, Nikita. All my colleagues for getting us all those updates. That's a wrap on this bulletin. Short break now. Stay with us. This is WION World is One. News and updates continue on the other side.